Or what is freedom?
Yes,
Yeah.
what is freedom?
Yeah.
Lu sendiri udah totally free atau lu sendiri masih ngerasa we'll never be free for our life?
I think so. But because there's so much distraction, you know?
Okay.
One thing. I guess the biggest freedom a human life can have is in your deathbed, knowing that your kids have made it, or like in a safe space, safe status.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm afraid of. I guess right now is a bit bleak. It's a bit hard because everything is constructed gitu lah.
Yeah.
Constructed with how we are fed with all these videos and people are attention span kita sekarang itu adalah 30 detik, 60 detik max. That's why I think freedom is, it depends on people, right? It depends on what their hook is. It depends on how they work at it, how they maintain it. You know,
Yeah.
as you said, it could be temporary, it could be permanent.
Hai, ini gua Daniel, tetangga kamu. Yuk kita mulai. Oke, Maxim, sorry. Ini akhirnya jadi agak-agak melipir dikit nih ya.
Yeah.
Tapi gue jadi penasaran. I wanna go back on track.
Okay.
Musik lu is about freedom.
Yeah,
kayak gitu
yeah.
ya. Kayak,
Or what is freedom?
yes,
Yeah.
or what is freedom?
Yeah.
Lu sendiri udah totally free atau lu sendiri masih ngerasa we'll never be free for our life?
I think so. But because there's so much distraction, you know?
Okay.
There's so much distraction that you need to okay, so I guess one thing. I guess the biggest freedom a human life can have, the spectrum of freedom that you can have, yang I think yang benar-benar selfless dan benar-benar kayak paling ikhlas that you could do is in your deathbed, knowing that your kids have made it, or like in a safe space, safe status.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm afraid of. Gue selalu takut misalnya punya anak gitu one day, or soon, I don't know, one day. Like I'm afraid, like will they be happy? Like, you know, like the time that they're gonna have is not the same time as I would have. That's what my dad always made me realize gitu, like you're gonna have it harder than we did gitu loh. So anyway, I think in the deathbed, knowing that our kids like have a good life is gonna be the eternal bliss.
Yeah.
Ya kan? Is bliss freedom? Is bliss freedom? I have no idea. Makanya kayak freedom itu menurut gue adalah kata yang besar. And I guess right now is a bit bleak. It's a bit hard because everything is constructed gitu lah.
Yeah.
Constructed with how we are fed with all these videos and people are, attention span kita sekarang itu adalah 30 detik, 60 detik max. The world, human beings always know conflict as a way to look for freedom, but there always have to be conflict. So is it actually there? Or is it just the blissful letting go of life, knowing that your kids will achieve some parts of their life in a successful manner?
Wow.
So to me, freedom is always a question mark. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Or who is freedom? Finding the right person in your life and like just live easy. You know?
Wow. I think di sini ya, dimana ini sorry ya, gue agak deep ke spirituality sekarang jadinya, karena I find freedom in God.
Yeah.
Gue benar-benar ngerasain sebuah freedom karena kayak Tuhan itu, pertama I know my identity. It's not, bukan seseorang yang diperbudak oleh uang, atau diperbudak oleh kerjaan, atau diperbudak oleh culture atau budaya gitu. Nah sehingga gue bisa bilang gue merdeka dari situ.
Yeah.
Tapi at the same time, gue memilih untuk menjadi, bukan budak ya, tapi maksudnya I have the freedom to choose who I wanna be enslaved to. It's so weird. You know, karena you will have to worship something.
Yeah.
You know,
completely. You need apa kayak a hook, to
anchor,
to stay.
Betul.
To keep on going.
Betul.
Yeah.
Ada orang yang hooknya itu lebih ke duit, misalnya. Gue kalau misalnya punya duit, gue baru ngerasa total freedom gitu. Gue kalau hook gue itu ke
family, kids,
family and everything gitu. Dan this is, you know, kayak tadi kita sempat ngomongin soal slow living, farm segala kayak gitu. Jadi kayak oke, gue punya farm, gue ini, that means you're hooking that to that ideal life of farm dan lain-lain. Semuanya itu kan temporary. It's tiba-tiba farmnya kena pest, habis itu kebakaran, ada forest whatever gitu ya, forest fire, atau uangnya tiba-tiba bangkrut dan lain-lain and everything. So that freedom, lu bener-bener ketakutan terus, man, kapan gue akan kehilangan this freedom because you're hooking it to the temporary stuff. Tapi kalau gue hooking it to something eternal, you know what I mean? Like God, I feel like, maybe, you know, karena gue jadi benar-benar free dari rasa nafsu sama you know, the greed, pencitraan, kayak follower Instagram dan lain-lain. Gue bisa dengan gampang ngedelete aplikasi Instagram dari handphone gue because I'm not hooked to it. My anchor itu bukan di follower gue, di likes gue, gue harus posting dan lain-lain gitu. Jadi gue kayak ngebandingin diri gue sama ketika gue scrolling, kok dia di sini, dia di situ atau apa atau apa nih, gue nggak boleh FOMO, jangan sampai orang-orang udah pada ngomongin ini tapi gue belum tahu soal itu. You know, all this yang namanya juga fear ya, maksudnya fear of missing out, fear you do things motivated by fear, bukan motivated by love. Jadi akhirnya
that's a bit wrong,
freedom itself, ketika lo freedomnya ke sesuatu yang temporary, akhirnya itu juga very
bleak. It's very
fearful juga akhirnya gitu.
That's why I think freedom is, it depends on people, right? It depends on what their hook is, and it depends on how they work at it, how they maintain it. You know, as you said, it could be temporary, it could be permanent. You're right. Something eternal is a great hook. That's why.
Then that will gives you peace.
Yes, it gives you total peace. Yeah.
Ya, kayak misalnya ada temen gue.
And others is just distraction gitu loh sebenarnya.
Exactly. Temen gue dia ngehooknya ke anak-anaknya. Dia sayang banget sama anak-anaknya. Saking sayangnya ketika anak-anaknya teenager ninggalin dia. Gone, ninggalin dia. Yang kayak ini papa apaan sih and everything gitu ya. He lost his identity. Kayak oh man, I just lost my identity as a father gitu. Yang kayak he got depressed and everything gara-gara, dan belum lagi kalau anaknya tiba-tiba sengketa sama dia dan akhirnya anaknya benci dia. Bro, it's like you're still ya, biarpun anak-anak, you're hooking to something temporary juga gitu. So in a way, like I don't know ya, I really find my freedom in God. Gue gak tahu, again ini apa sih arti merdeka buat lo gitu. Apa sih arti merdeka buat Maxim dan buat gue. Kemerdekaan sesungguhnya adalah menurut gue ketika lo udah berhasil bisa memilih, merdeka untuk memilih lo mau di hooknya sama yang mana gitu sih.
Actually there was also this one thing that gue baru ingat nih. There was a show that I saw, a documentary. It's called The Art of Living Without Giving a F***.
Oh yeah, The Subtle Art of
that one. And dia mentioned
Mark Manson.
Yes, he mentioned like live with the fear, like live to love the fear, gitu loh. But obviously that's because some people couldn't hook. People are just different, all people. So
dan sehat by the way. By the way, kalau misalnya ada fear itu sehat. Tapi lu nggak fearnya kegedean sampai all you do is based on fear. Tapi maksudnya ada little fear. All the successful people emang selalu ada little paranoia. Dan mas gue justru karena fear, come on, kita takut sama harimau. Terciptalah senjata dan lain-lain gitu ya, supaya kita sendiri juga sekarang safe gitu. Don't fear itu it's actually motivate civilization juga gitu. So I agree.
I think that was one of the things he was saying, like learn how to live it gitu. Bukannya kayak learn how to avoid. Because avoiding means denying gitu loh.
Betul.
And denial is when it starts to go a little bit messy in the head and you start to have the depression and stuff gitu. I guess that's a really cool documentary that people should watch. Actually,
I watched it. I read the book and I watched it. I really like it.
I guess the thing is as well when we talk about freedom gitu ya, it's a big word for me because at the same time gue juga kayak ngelihat stuff that are outside of the planet. As you said, God and everything, it's like really becoming outside of this
Sure.
spectrum gitu loh. And I also like to have that conversation where it's like our life is but a speck of grain of sand
True.
in the big scam of things gitu loh.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
In the new universe lifespan gitu kayak, and that's why I don't want to say it doesn't matter, you know, what we do, because it does.
Yeah.
It
of course.
does. Like that's why you need to have that conversation with the higher power, you know?
Yeah.
You need that. That is however it is that people interprets it, gitu lah. If they just talking to themselves or like talking to God, talking to their parents, or talking to someone, you know.
Yeah.
You need that because that's a way to accept reality gitu as it is gitu. But to me, that's why selflessness is there, because like you're not the only one in this world gitu loh.
Yeah.
And that's why freedom is a big word, because everybody has their own type of freedom. Yeah.
Balik lagi ke Mark Manson ya. Tadi yang The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Peep.
Yeah, peep.
Si Mark Manson ini bilang kayak tentang crafting your skill. Jadi dia bilang choose your heart. Something like that, along that line. Jadi gini, lo main gitar berhari-hari, you're passionate, lu suka. Makin lama makin susah kan gitar kan. Kayak tadi lu bilang kayak riffnya and everything gitu. Kayak makin lama makin susah. Tapi because you're passionate, lu don't mind gitu. Gua gak passionate sama sekali sama gitar.
I see.
Jadi gua belajar chord aja udah cukup. Tapi ketika gue disuruh belajar riff, gue bilang ini buat apa sih? This is not. Tapi gua my craft is communicating. Jadi gue belajar bagaimana cara berkomunikasi lebih efisien, lebih efektif, dan lebih nancep ke orang gitu misalnya. Dan mungkin bertanya pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang bisa ngegali, you know, as a good communicator gitu. Nah, choose your heart.
True.
Right? Karena, dan apalagi, you know, marriage, it's hard. Divorce is also hard. Gitu. Hidup sehat, itu susah banget. Tapi gendut dan penyakitan, dan sampai akhirnya nanti di hari tua lo kesulitan untuk bangun, itu juga susah gitu, sulit. Jadi emang lo harus milih banget. Which heart do you wanna take? Gitu. Lo mau ngambil heartnya sekarang atau nanti? Now, the freedom to choose that heart, you know what I mean?
There we go.
That's freedom.
I think that's freedom. You're right.
Gue lari maraton itu capek banget. Tapi gue mikir gue bisa lari maraton kayak gini karena training gue dan lain-lain supaya gue juga bisa sehat di gue umur 120 nanti. Because gue emang bener I choose my heart gitu. Yaudah gue choose heart now and I have the freedom to do it gitu. Ada beberapa orang yang nggak bisa gitu. You know, so for you ketika lu bisa mempunyai that freedom to choose, which heart would you choose as an actor? Or as a musician, or you know, like which heart? Karena dua-duanya bakal susah, bro. Gitu.
Betul. I think that's it. I think you got it down to the dot. That's right. The choice of freedom. That's what freedom is, right? Choosing like what you want to go through in your life. That's what freedom is.
Ada orang yang gak bisa sampai freedom karena fear. Karena dia takut orang-orang nanti udah tahu tentang berita ini, kok gue belum tahu. Oke, gue harus lihat terus social media, and until they're hooked to social media, sampai dia benar-benar gak punya freedom lagi untuk get unhooked from social media. You know, I don't know, like ini udah konsepnya gue gak tahu gimana cara mengkomunikasikan ini dengan clarity mungkin gitu.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, tapi ini ya mudah-mudahan ngerti lah kalian.
It's a bit of the in the gray area section where like it's a bit it's open for interpretation for everybody, right? Tapi memang I completely agree, and I think that's why we have to start to remind people on like choosing what would be like your best hard moments or hard life lessons gitu.
Betul.
I think that's it. That's completely it.
What's next for you? Like, atau ada gak sih dream yang belum ke-achieve?
Well, I want to maintain my relationship di LA. Jadi
Ya.
gue pengen maintain itu. Sebenarnya gue masih baru picking gitu loh
Ya.
di Hollywood, you know. Jadi gue lagi recreate personanya yang agak lebih dewasa dikit.
Oke.
Because I hit the
Ya.
the 30.
Ya,
Jadi gue udah gak mau main anak SMA lagi gitu.
right.
Ticket to Paradise buat gue itu banyak banget faktornya. It was obviously ada faktor luck-nya.
Ya,
Itu benar-benar ada. Tapi gue juga waktu itu casting 4 kali sama mereka. Because gue casting udah banyak banget.
udah banyak banget. Yang untuk
Banyak
Hollywood udah
sekali.
banyak banget.
Banyak banget.
Oke.
For notable movies ya.
Ya.
Yang udah rilis, yang akan rilis gitu. I'm like wow, I was casting for that gitu. Kalau di Indonesia gue casting itu maybe I go against 10 people.
Ya,
Di situ you go against 200, 300 people yang mungkin lebih talented lagi gitu loh.
Yeah.
With the OTT yang ada di seluruh dunia, we can already make that happen without even just knocking to Hollywood. Sebenarnya mereka yang akan knock back